Every day we take leaps, still trying to perfect the drop. Every verse I make a point. Let's see if you connect the dots.
This next guest, because this next guest has been introducing me since I started rapping and really taking this thing serious. And she is a phenomenal host, MC, instrumentalist, promoter, person, tastemaker, pivotal pillar in the scene of St. Louis. She has helped so many people along their way, whether it was in the beginning, the middle, or right now. And I am just so honored because I remember performing on the North Side damn near way over 10 years ago at Daddy's Money over there. You know what I'm saying? And we just used to mic check. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Let's go!
Man, just learning how to do it, man. Learning how to be an MC, man. You know, you rap over your vocals sometimes, and you learn that shit. We learned that shit way early in the game. And this artist was one of the people that helped me learn that and just kept pouring into the scene and pouring into herself and pouring into the community. So this is extremely important to me, and I really want y'all to give it up and make some noise for the Bell Darris.
Hey.
Y'all see how her voice just did that? She just like grabbed the mic and you knew that this was that time. You know what I mean? Like
A legend.
Look, just man, thank you, Bell.
Thank you for having me. First of all, shouts out to Rockwell Knuckles. He did his thing. And it's Pisces season, so it's me and him both. His birthday is March 4th, mine's March 17th. So yeah, Pisces in the building. Hey. How y'all doing?
Man, shout out to Pisces. Shout out to Pisces.
Gang.
Shout out to Pisces.
Yeah.
You know, man, before we even get to just like bars, because a lot of people, to my surprise, don't know that you got bars. Don't know that you know what I mean?
They just came outside, that's all.
They knew.
They late to the party, man. Like, and before we get to it, I just always wanted to know, like, what drives you to this day still, because you've been outside for so long, you've been putting in so much work for so long, what keeps the fire burning inside you to keep pouring into the city the way that you have? What keeps you getting up saying, hey, I still want to put on for this city and myself and just keep pouring into the crib?
I love St. Louis. I'm born and raised here. My family is from here. Both of my parents are musicians, so I kind of feel like I just got it honest, and it's something that's in me, not on me, so I can't help it.
Hey, talk that shit. Talk about it.
These are facts. And kind of to piggyback off that, like, I remember, I can't remember the exact time, but when I first met you, you seemed like you had just been doing it for so long. Like you was just a seasoned vet, just hosting and controlling the room, just putting people in place and just being, to me, the host of hosts, you know? And I just want to know, like, when did that bug bite you? Or when did you realize you could do this? Like, was it like high school or like some other time? When did you realize that, you know, I'm here for this?
I always been performing. Like I've been playing violin since I was in 2nd grade. Like I said, both of my parents are musicians, so I always was like pushed to, you know, share my word or just not be shy and all that. But hosting specifically, I used to have a higher host to have mic check. It was always my platform, but I had hired people to come in, and one day the host got sick, so it was my time to step in, and it just was on from there.
It was history from that point.
It was up.
See how God work, man. You see how stuff happens sometimes. You know, like,
yep.
Man. And like before. Well, number one, did you ever have stage fright at all, or was you just like you see the people and you just had that confidence?
I'm sweating bullets right now.
No.
No, I get nervous every time because it's like you sharing a piece of yourself with the world. So like I always still get nervous for every performance, but then like once I start, I be cool.
Yeah. I be feeling the same way. My stomach hurt right before everything. Until I say something on the microphone, then I'm good. But all the way up until that point, it's like, dang, I know I ain't eating nothing crazy. You know, it's them nerves. And you can never tell that. Like, you're such a professional. Whenever I see you, whenever you're doing something, you can never tell if you're nervous. You always seem like you have it all together. And you know, us as artists, we don't always have it all together. So when we present that to people, man, it really means something. So I want to thank you, number one, for just always representing the city in the finest fashion, just putting on. If anybody never told you, you was a bad mofo. You've been putting on for a long time, and thank you for not only contributing your energy to connect the dots, but representing the city the way that you do it, just continuing to be a force out here. Thank you so much. Hey, man.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Good. Yeah. And I remember specifically, like, I remember when I first started, you know, it was, you know, you always used to get the Nelly stereotype where it was like always just like dance music and stuff like that. And I felt like when I started to come to open mics that you was hosting, it wasn't a lot of people like trying to like rap. At least not that I seen. It was a lot of, you know, you had like your gangster rap and then you had your dance rap. And then I always used to feel a little out of place because I was always just giving a different piece of myself, and you always made me feel super comfortable, like I belonged in any circle of people that I was around. And I really want to thank you for that, because that gave me ultimate confidence to not only get better with my craft, but know that I belong in any room that I want to tell my story in. So thank you so much for real for me.
You're welcome, bro. You always have bars, so you was always welcome. But I feel like, you know, none of us are one-dimensional. So when you try to say, oh, St. Louis is this and St. Louis is that, it's not. It's multifaceted, multidimensional, so many different talents, different genres. And I just wanted to create a platform where people could share their talent no matter what they was on.
These are facts, man. Thank you. Look, these are facts. And I'm going to keep thanking you because I'm super appreciative, and just the whole thing, man. And just like, and where you taking just the violin work? Like, I don't remember when the first time I saw you bust out the violin, but I was like, oh, no, this can't be this. Because not only is she finna bust out maybe a spoken word piece or some bars or just be witty off the top, she finna play an instrument too? So I'm like, it's next level. And I just want to know, like, I know you said you got it honors from your parents. Like, did you ever like take a step back from the violin? Because it seems like you just been really putting it to the forefront now, and just I know you booked all the time. You know what I mean? So did you ever take a break and it kind of resurface, or did you always kind of do both?
So I played all through elementary school and high school. Then when I got to college, there was no orchestra or anything at my college, so I taught kids lessons to kind of keep it going. Then when I came back to St. Louis, I was kind of at a point where I was ready to quit, because I'm like, okay, I'm not making money. I really want to do this, but it's not really flourishing for me yet. And then out the blue, my homeboy called me and asked me would I like to audition for a band, and it ended up being Aloha's band. Shout out to Aloha.
Hey, shout out.
I was in an all-female band with her, and then I went on to be in one more all-female band and a country western band, and then after that, I just took the reins myself. It was a solo act from there.
Give it up for that, man. Like, just every time I see you playing, I be like, they don't know. She really could, like, this is a serenade right now, but she really could give y'all like the whole experience. You just getting you're getting a piece of it. And so, like, to piggyback on what you said, it's just really incredible to like know that St. Louis is so multi-talented in so many different ways. And I think I lost my thought for a second there, but I got it back. So, did the instruments that your parents played? Did they play violin too, or was it something different that you latched on to it?
We all play string instruments. My mom is a pianist. I know most people don't know piano is a string instrument, but it is. And my dad plays guitar, and he's actually a film producer too. So I just grew up in a house of creative people. I was the only child, so I ain't had nothing else to do.
Soak it all in.
Creative and draw and write and just pour into something. So.
That'll work. When you're around it, you can soak it in, and like you said, just look, that's it. And I want to talk about the Art and Soul exhibit. You've been kicking that thing. It's been rolling for how long now? I know it's been like...
This gonna be number 15 right now.
Let's go. Give it up for that, man. 15 years doing anything is incredible, but 15 years doing something that's consistently amazing and consistently pushes the envelope and gets people to engage and interact and network and feel comfortable just means so much more. So salute to you for providing that platform and just continuing to just push the envelope. And what does that mean for you? Like it being 15 years and just that specific platform that you created, what does that mean for you?
It means a lot to me because I love art. So like just to be able to highlight the different elements of artistry, period, from painters, designers, dancers, fashion, poetry, singers. Like it's just super dope, and I love the energy that it brings. It creates a networking environment, and it's fun, it's cool, you know, and it's vibey. So I love it.
Yeah, it brings people out. I feel like music, art, and fashion just go hand in hand. So it's like if you combine those elements, you really can't fail. You know, and when you're doing it on the level that you do it, it's like, why aren't you there? You know, why aren't you participating? Why don't you know about this? You know what I mean? So salute to you for just keeping your foot on the gas and creating another platform that's like up there with the other one that you had. It's like, you just overall are really putting on for St. Louis, and it was important to me to have you as a guest because not only is it a full circle moment for me, but as Connect the Dots is trying to expand, you know, we have just so many people who are beyond just MCs, and I just want to highlight that even further, like into the future. So you being kind of the first person who people may not primarily know as an MC is really dope, and it's a surprise to people. So I appreciate you just being that and contributing to the show, for sure. And now you surprised me. Like, look, well, before we get to it, how many people in here knew that Bell Darris could rap?
I did. I done seen her bar some niggas up. Yeah.
Look,
shout out to
man, look.
She done barred niggas up.
Hey, and it make you feel stupid. Make you feel like you're supposed to beat her and you're not supposed to beat her at the same time. Like,
she ain't just pretty, trust me.
Look, like, let me come back and get my shit together. You know what I mean? So, like, for sure.
Yeah. Rockwell, you in trouble.
Look, hey, here y'all go. Look. So, look, can we expect anything kind of in the what can we expect for Bell in 2026?
So I'm doing some really cool things in 2026. I just partnered with the app. It's called Hypno Loops. And if you're into meditation or affirming yourself in any kind of way, you should download the app. It's a Black-owned tech startup. And what they do is allow you to record your own message into the app, put music behind it like ocean waves, fireplace, birds chirping, or whatever you like. And then they loop it. So you can use it as a meditation tool. You can use it to recalibrate yourself if you're having a bad day. You can use it while you go to sleep to kind of tap into your subconscious to, you know, pursue whatever you're trying to pursue. But the guy who created it is my good friend. He's a Grammy Award winning producer. He's produced for Chris Brown and all different type of artists. So I'm just excited to partner with him. I'm a brand ambassador. I'm gonna be going to the schools and to just different places, corporate America, to introduce this to them as a way to help affirm yourself and stay solid within.
Make some noise for that, man. That's super dope. And I'm gonna keep saying it. Like you're always doing something that just is pushing the culture, putting on in a super positive way, and I'm super appreciative. And this is a music nerd in me question. So when people request you to like play the violin, whether it's a serenade, you know, wherever the venue is, like, do you like go into your music mind and like recommend the type of songs, or do they like come to you and be like, oh, I want this played?
So either way, like right now I have a list of about 200 songs that I already know how to play. Mm-hmm. And then if they want like specific songs, like most people, weddings and stuff, they have stuff that they want. I charge a small fee to learn how to play a new song. Mm-hmm. But I kind of read the room. Like when I get there, I can say, okay, my old head's in here, I'm finna play some Luther. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's Trapped Out, I'm finna play some Nelly or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Roddy Ricch. So it just depends on the vibe, and I try to just read the room and understand what they need for the vibes.
And can you just speak on the kind of to the importance of not only reading the room, because that's a big thing that a lot of people just lack, not even just on a musical level, but just on a personal level. Yeah, right. Just, you know, being able to step into a room, identify the situation, sometimes play the background if you need to, you know what I'm saying? Like you definitely don't always have to be the loudest in the room, but just like having that ultimate confidence, like how important is that when like, whether you're hosting or just being an artist on the scene?
I feel like your confidence is what's gonna shine through. Like, don't be scared, be yourself, because people gravitate. You are your largest magnet. Your energy is magnetic when you being yourself. So I feel like, you know, let the confidence shine through. Be true to yourself, know yourself, and just do your thing, you know? Don't make it difficult. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
That part. These are the facts. The easiest thing to do is be yourself. And Look, coming from where we come from, you know, it's like you can tell when somebody not being themselves and it instantly just cut you off from that energy. You like, nah, you ain't got to know them from a can of paint, but you like, nah, you something a little off with what you got going on. So let me, you know what I mean, get to the left a little bit, you know, but no, that's for real. And confidence is super, super key. And speaking of confidence, so if I was confident enough to ask you for a rap verse on my next album, do you think I could get that? Would that work? Just a thought. Look, see how we did that? And I appreciate y'all's support because that may have been the thing that was like really gonna make it happen. Like y'all support. You know what I'm saying?
I love a little entrapment.
You know? No, salute, AG.
I'm sorry. I thought it was just us. I'm sorry.
Look. And like speaking of being on projects, like you were featured in T-Dub-O's joint Rainstorm that's on his album.
Yes. That was such a cool experience. Shout out to T-Dub-O. He has invited me to be on several different things with him, but I think that one was like one of the dopest things. Murphy Lee, the video shoot was cool. Like it was really dope.
Yeah, I feel like, and I could obviously be wrong, but I feel like that was like one of the, I know it wasn't the first, but like, oh, we good? Yep. It was the most recent time I seen you like be super involved with a joint and in the video and everything. And I would just love for more artists, number one, to get more live instrumentation in their records, but then also reach out to people that you know and people that you don't know, like yourself, because it's like, it means so much more. And like, being someone who plays that instrument, what does live instrumentation kind of mean to you when it's involved in hip hop or R&B like that?
I think it's always been a part. You know what I'm saying? I feel like back in the day, people used to have whole orchestras in the studio with them. But, you know, we kind of got away from that and got more into the electronic side of it. But I feel like the live instrumentation is a part of the soul of the record. Like, it really is the energy. It's different than using computers. You know what I'm saying? So it just adds a different element, a more soulful element, and a more, I don't want to say natural element, but it is natural because the instruments are natural music, you know, so I think it's very important.
And it makes for a fantastic live show when you want to just do the instrumental versions of your records. Like when you bring a band with you, it makes it that much easier, and it feels so much better to you and the crowd, and you just provide a completely different experience than what you're hearing on a record. So I appreciate your contribution to that, and thank you for like 100% agreeing to be on my album if I need you for a verse. I appreciate it. No problem. You guys are witnesses, so y'all can be like, hey, you know, I tried.
Full small feet, I got you.
Hey, look, and I respect that. That's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Look,
connect them dots.
Man, look, I'm telling y'all, this,
literally.
Look, we here, man, and I really hope that you being a guest on the show really kind of, really, you know, the show's title really continues to connect the dots because I'm super appreciative. And again, I feel like you've been such a pillar in the city in way more ways than one. And it was super important to have you as a guest. So again, I just want to give you your flowers and say thank you for being authentic, consistent, and just being a super inspiration to me and others out here.
Thank you,
for real.
Bro. I appreciate that. Bring it in, bro.
Man, for real. Look, hey, we go back. You know what I mean? And it's anytime somebody bring your name up, I'm like, look, you're gonna get more than what you asked for when it comes for Bell. You just want to host, you're gonna do the whole package. You know, I always speak well on your name, and I think that's the true measure of your relationships and your success out here is people speaking well on your name when you're not there.
Much appreciated.
I mean? Like you can speak for yourself when you're there, but when you got other people that speak good on your name on your behalf, that is truly the gift. You know what I mean? And that's just amazing.
Much appreciated. Right? We got to keep that energy going for real.
100%. And look, so before we wrap this thing on up, I think Bell got a treat for y'all, for real. I don't know what's about to happen, but whatever is gonna happen, it was supposed to happen because this is Connect the Dots Live. So there's no edits, there's no cuts. Look, hey, I completely endorse whatever is about to happen right now. I have no regrets and nothing against anything. So if y'all are ready for Bell Darris to do a thing on Connect the Dots, let me hear you make some noise right now. Dirty Bird.
I know her.
Dirty Bird.
That's my cousin.
Yeah. What's up, STL? Make some noise if you're happy to be alive tonight. Let's go, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, when I think back, baby, I've been there. Y'all just came outside. Where you been at? Told niggas I was gonna win, and I meant that. They one switch, I ain't switch, cots in it. Who fresher? They never. Bell pepper, big stepper, no end to endeavors. Life didn't make me bitter, it made better. Boy, I've been the star of the show, and they extra. And it's still my time. You can check the clock. Yeah, I'm known for putting on, but I don't flex a lot. Hitting goals on these phones, gotta check the box. Since mic check, I check mics. You ain't connect the dots. No off days since the off days. Now I'm standing on my green, it's my golf phase. Stripping my pain, killing them soft late. They want the tea, I'm getting cream, no coffee. I really been doing this shit like forever. They wanna know when I'm gonna quit, I'm like never. Ever, 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 yeah. Tell my nigga his boots zealous, I promise. A dog chick, I'ma go this giving LeBronish. Poppy, so accomplished, I get straight to the fucking root orthodontist. Watch a fan out like a fan do. You can bet on my plays like it's fan do. Your whole team will get dismantled. Only your hope to the scope bitches handle. I'm just doing what I do frequently, upgrade the frequency. Yeah, you seeing me? And everybody got to believe me. Look me dead in my face, they still ain't seeing me. And I don't really move out of alignment. Riley hit me up and I understood the assignment. Fresh off a flight cause I love changing the climate. They wonder how I'm timeless, still impeccable timing. A diamond. I really been doing this shit like forever. They wanna know when I'm gonna quit, I'm like never. Ever, 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 ever,
This is Connected Dots. That is the Bell Darris. Thank you so much, Bell.
Thank you so much for creating a platform, showcasing artists, and always showing love, bro. Congratulations, much success, and continued success to you.
Amen. If y'all like what you see, make sure you tell somebody. Like, comment, subscribe, man, and make some noise one more time for Connected Dots and Bell Darris.
Every day we take leaps, still trying to perfect the drop. Every verse I make a point. Let's see if you connect the dots. Dots, leaps, dots.